There are very few traditions more well known than Christmas and eggnog. And if you're a fan of video games and you're a fan of nog, it is time to show you how to make Yoshi's Egg-nog. So for this recipe, you are going to want a bowl. You are going to want either manual whisk or maybe a blender if you're lucky. You need 2 Yoshi eggs. You need some sugar. Gotta have nutmeg. Get your ground cinnamon. Your favorite type of bourbon. I like Bullet. It adds a spicy kick to the nog that's unforgettable and goes really well with cinnamon and nutmeg. You'll want some heavy whipping cream. And then finally, you just want some whole milk. So the first thing we need to do is crack our Yoshi eggs. Put the yolks in one bowl and then the whites in the other. I know Yoshi's egg whites look a little sketch, and we are going to blend these. So you can use a hand blender or just an actual mechanical blender, and you're going to beat these yolks for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to pour all but 1 tablespoon of sugar into those egg yolks. Also, remember that what I'm doing is for pretty much a single person. I only need a very small amount of eggnog for this recipe, just for demonstration purposes. You can easily double or triple, even heck, 5 times the recipe, and it makes wonderful eggnog. You don't have to use this exact ratio. Now add in all the ingredients, the bourbon, whipping cream, milk, sugar, and blend really well. So at this point, you can already smell the bourbon and the Yoshi milk really creating a very arousing aroma. And that's where I start to add my cinnamon and my nutmeg. Now, this is solely dependent on what you like. I am a huge fan of spicy nog, so I put a lot of cinnamon in here. You don't need to put any at all. This is solely up to what you prefer and what you like. Again, I like to really add on the cinnamon. I think it really mixes well with the bourbon, the eggnog taste, and believe it or not, once we blend this, we're almost finished. We just have to work with the Yoshi whites, and then we're ready to combine and drink. So I already started beating off the Yoshi egg whites, and so what you ultimately want to do is get soft peaks out of these egg whites. You can do this manually. It takes a long time, so I recommend a stick blender. But once you start beating those, go ahead and add your tablespoon of sugar, and then continue to beat them until you get soft peaks. So last thing to do is combine and enjoy. Dude, that is some good Yoshi's Egg-nog. Merry Christmas, folks.